To this date, it is the highest paid public price for a Tesla product. So I've been with Sotheby's Motorsport since before we even launched. We launched in August in conjunction with Car Week back in 2023. I joined on a couple months before that. It's been a pretty good ride. We get to see a lot of really cool stuff. We get offered a lot of strange stuff as well. So when Tesla first started rolling out with the Cybertrucks and Cyberbeasts, obviously everyone's talking about them. It looks like a giant stainless steel fridge rolling down the highway. You can't miss it. Everyone's got an opinion on these things. At the time, there was a pretty substantial waiting list to get one. Now, there were two versions. There was the Foundation Series Cybertruck, and then if you wanted more power, you go for the Cyberbeast. Tri-motors, gobs of torque, moves faster than anything that heavy has any business doing. These things haven't hit the streets yet. Everyone's talking about them. And we get a call. I've got one coming in. I want to sell it. That's not a problem. We can do that for you. When's it coming? I don't know. All right. So now we got to figure out, how are we going to sell this truck? How are we going to get it up? We want to be first to market. No one sold a Cyberbeast yet. Very first one. But we don't know when it's coming. At the same time, we want to make sure we're doing the promotion we need. We want to make sure we can get photos set up and all of that. So, okay, we're going to go out on a limb. We're going to take some guesses, and we got some stuff set up. The call comes in again. Hey, this is the day I'm getting my truck. We say, all right, cool. Now it's time for us to go to work. We actually book an airstrip in Northern California, and we send a photographer out there, and we shoot the truck, and we get some video of it going into beast mode, launching down the runway. It is an incredible sight to see these things just take off. Whether you love these things or hate them, the one thing you can't deny is that they are quick. We get all our media, we get everything queued up, and now it's time to light the candle. We put out the press release, the auction goes live, all these media outlets start picking it up, and we get a little bit of a firestorm. We're going to do a 1-week auction on it. We want to make sure that we can end it fairly quickly. Again, no one else is going to beat us to market and close. First mover advantage is the most important thing here. As more and more bids start coming in, more attention starts coming in, bidding quickly jumps past the original MSRP, and then it keeps going up and it keeps going up and it keeps going up. And then we crack 200 grand on a truck that sticker I think was about 127, 128. Sellers got to be feeling pretty good at this point. At the time, Tesla was threatening about a $30,000 penalty if you flip the truck. Now, to this day, have they enforced that? Not to my knowledge. But at the very least, the seller has that in the back of his mind that he's got to budget that in when he sells this thing. So we're getting close. He's not quite ready to sell it yet. And as bids keep coming in, we get a couple guys that really towards the end of it are the only two left. And they start trading blows back and forth. We get to the final day. Standard process for us. We want to be very active when we sell cars. We pick up the phone, we talk to our buyers, we want to know who they are, what makes them tick. We really want to build these client relationships with them and get to know them. So I talk to both these guys, and sometimes they'll keep their cards close to their chest. They don't really want to tip off what they're going to pay. Other guys, here's my number, this is what I'm going to get. All right. And so I'm talking to this one guy, one of the bidders, and I kind of get the sense he's the one who's going to win. He's determined. He really wants one. He doesn't want to wait. And on top of that, he's got a lot of money, which certainly helps in a case like this. We're getting down into it, and then all of a sudden, the bid for $250,000 comes in. Everybody is just looking around, and our team's chat is buzzing. Guys are figuring out, people's minds are breaking. And when it's all said and done, timer hits 0. This guy wins the bid. We have our buyer premium thrown in there. All said, he's paying $262,500 for a Tesla Cyber Beast. Very first one ever sold. I give him a call. Congratulations, it's your truck. He's ecstatic. The first question is, which house am I going to ship it to? Naturally, as one would think when you buy your $250,000 Tesla. All said and done, he got the truck, thrilled with it. So obviously, when you sell something for record money like that, you're going to get a lot of attention and a lot of people who will want you to sell theirs. And being that this was the very first one, there's always going to be a bit of a bump based on that. And we knew that's a result that wasn't going to get duplicated because more and more trucks are starting to come to market every single day. While we work as quickly as possible to get listings up in a timely manner, the market on these things was so sensitive and dropping day by day, we decided to let things cool off and we wanted to stabilize before we brought any more on. At the end of the day, we set world record money for any Tesla, including any Roadsters or any other models. To this date, it is the highest paid public price for a Tesla product. For what the Cybertruck and Cyber Beast is, it had become so much ingrained in the zeitgeist. And it's so much of the moment, this is what's going on. It fit into our wheelhouse in that it's a vehicle that has some interest, not necessarily in the collector sense, but in the I want to own this thing for fun sense. You know, is there really any practicality to a Cybertruck? I'll leave that for other people to debate. But in this particular case, we had a handful of people who had this absolute desire, and whether or not they were car people, they wanted this thing because culturally, that's what was going on. They were relevant. And so, you know, we knew that it's an opportunity for us to expand our reach and get in front of people that may not normally be looking at these kinds of cars and expand the Somo name.
This month, the VINwiki Car Stories is brought to you by Extreme Experience. They give you the chance to get behind the wheel of the greatest supercars on earth at the most amazing racetracks in America. I know you'll love it. I just got the chance to drive their brand new Ferrari 296. I hadn't had the chance to drive the car. They had it in town. It was the perfect way for me to experience a great new car. But whatever your dream car is, you can drive it with Extreme Experience. It's also the perfect holiday gift for the car lover in your life. So check them out now at the link in the description below. Ferrari, Lamborghini, McLaren, Porsche, all of it. So check them out now at the link in the description below to book your next drive with Extreme Experience.